Imagine filling your high-performance car with the most expensive fuel you can find, expecting it to go faster and farther than ever before. But instead, the engine starts to sputter. The car jerks uncontrollably for a few minutes, and then just stops dead in the middle of the road. That sounds ridiculous, right? Yet, this is exactly what most of us do to our own bodies every single day. We grab an energy bar, we drink a sweet latte or a fruit smoothie. We do it to get that needed boost of alertness, to focus, to just survive the afternoon slump. And for 15 minutes, it actually works. You feel a surge of power, your brain clears. But then, the crash comes. It's inevitable. You feel even more tired than you did before. Your concentration is gone. Irritability kicks in. And the only thing you can think about is another sugary snack, just to feel normal again. Congratulations, you've fallen into the classic trap of the sugar needle. It turns out this isn't about your willpower, and it's not just about you being a sweet tooth. It's biochemistry. Today, we're going to break down exactly how sugar kills your energy, what is actually happening inside your body, and I will give you a step-by-step plan to break free from this vicious cycle. Watch until the end of this video. The moment you understand this mechanism is the day you start your new, energetic life. Chapter 1. The Illusion of Energy, the Anatomy of the Crash. To understand why sugar steals energy, we must first understand how our bodies produce it. Everything we eat is broken down into glucose, the primary fuel for our cells. We need to pay special attention to speed. Sugar and refined carbohydrates like white bread or pastries are fast fuel. Inside your body, when you eat something sugary, your blood glucose levels skyrocket. Think of pouring a whole jerry can of gasoline directly onto a small fire. The flash is bright and intense, but it's very short-lived. Your body gets this momentary pulse. Your brain responds with a massive release of dopamine, the feel-good hormone. You feel alert, focused, and happy. But your body cannot tolerate high levels of blood sugar. It's actually toxic. This is where your pancreas steps in. It executes a massive dump of insulin, the hormone designed to push glucose inside your cells. The problem is, your body produces so much insulin to handle the crisis that it ends up shoving too much glucose out of your bloodstream. Your blood sugar plummets well below your normal baseline. The result? An immediate energetic crash, brain fog, sudden fatigue, irritability, and an intense primal craving to eat more sugar to bring that glucose level back up. You have just become a passenger on the sugar roller coaster. Chapter 2. The Myths That We Live By. Hidden Sugar Sources. The scariest part is that most people have no idea how much sugar they are actually consuming. They say, "Oh, I don't eat candy. I don't put sugar in my tea." But you're making a huge mistake if you think sugar only comes in white crystals. We are living in the age of hidden sugar. Inside your body, food manufacturers know that sugar is addictive, and they add it to almost everything. Drinking a healthy fruit yogurt, it can contain 5 to 6 teaspoons of sugar. Eating a granola bar as a snack, it often has more sugar than a regular chocolate bar. Sauces, salad dressings, canned vegetables, sausages, diet, foods. We are constantly bombarding our systems with hidden doses of fast fuel. This leads to a state of chronic light dehydration. Sugar pulls water out of your tissues and a life of continuous insulin spikes, without you ever realizing that the cause of your midday slump is the healthy breakfast you ate. Chapter 3. Sugar in the Brain, the Silent Fire and the Fog. Let's talk about what is happening inside your head. Have you ever experienced brain fog, that feeling when you can't focus, you forget simple words, and you just feel scattered? Sugar is the primary sponsor of this state. Inside your body, your brain uses more energy than any other organ, but it cannot store glucose. It must get it directly from the blood. If you are living on the sugar roller coaster, the energy supply to your brain fluctuates constantly. It goes from overload causing hyperarousal to a complete drought. Furthermore, constant spikes of insulin trigger a process in your body called chronic inflammation. This isn't the kind of fire that causes sharp pain. It's a silent, invisible process that, over years, damages blood vessels, joints, and your brain. This inflammation damages brain cells, reduces neuroplasticity, and leads directly to mental cloudiness and declining cognitive ability. You are literally making yourself foggy with sugar. Chapter 4. Insulin Resistance. When the keys no longer work. If you are on the sugar needle for a long time, your body begins to adapt. Unfortunately, it adapts in a way that harms you. You enter a state called insulin resistance, and this is a catastrophe for your energy levels. Inside your body, imagine that insulin is the key that opens the cell's door so glucose, the fuel, can go inside. If you constantly eat sugar, insulin is always knocking on the cell doors, and the cells get tired of the constant banging. They close. The keys stop working. The result, sugar cannot get into the cells. You have plenty of fuel floating in your blood, but your cells are starving. It's like standing at a gas station, but your car's fuel cap is locked. The end result? You experience chronic, deep-seated fatigue, and your body, in desperation, stores all that unused blood sugar as fat, especially around your belly. This is the surest path to type 2 diabetes. But long before diabetes arrives, it destroys your daily quality of life. Chapter 5. Sugar and Sleep, the Fatigue Cocktail. Do you have trouble waking up? Do you feel destroyed in the morning? Try eliminating sugar. Sugar is one of the most underestimated enemies of a good night's sleep. Inside your body, when you eat sweets in the evening or before bed, you reactivate the insulin roller coaster. A few hours later, while you are sleeping, your blood glucose levels crash. This state is called nocturnal hypoglycemia. For your body, this is a crisis. The brain, sensing a survival threat from low fuel, triggers a rush of stress hormones, cortisol, and adrenaline to save itself. The result? You might wake up in the middle of the night sweating, heart pounding, or your sleep will be shallow and restless. You can sleep for 8 or 9 hours, but wake up more tired than when you went to bed because your system spent the entire night fighting the sugar crash. Chapter 6. Your 30-Day Escape Plan. Simple biohacking. You might say, okay, I understand everything now, but I can't break free. I have no willpower. Here is the good news. You don't need willpower. You need a step-by-step plan that lets your body adapt gradually. This is biohacking in its purest form. Step 1. Hack your breakfast. This is the single most important step. Replace sweet coffee and granola with protein and healthy fats. Think eggs, avocado, or nuts. Protein and fats break down very slowly, creating zero insulin spikes. This gives you stable, reliable energy for 4 to 5 hours. Step 2. Eliminate hidden bombs. Become a detective. Read labels. Look for anything ending in OC, glucose, fructose, maltose. It's all sugar. Eliminate sauces, processed foods, and healthy sweet snacks. Step 3. Use the water trick. Remember our dehydration video? The body often confuses thirst with hunger. The next time you feel a sugar craving, first drink a tall glass of water and wait 20 minutes. It will solve the problem in 70% of cases. Step 4. Be gradual. Do not try to quit all sugar overnight. Start small. Remove sugar from your coffee. Then replace one sweet snack with a savory option. Give your body and brain 30 days to reset. You will be amazed at how different you feel. Final summary. Sugar addiction is not your fault. It is the result of how our modern food industry is built and how our biology is wired to crave simple fuel. But now you have knowledge. You understand the true mechanism. You know that sugar does not give you energy. It takes it, leaving you in a state of chronic fatigue, brain fog, and nightly battles for sleep. The choice is yours. Remain a passenger on the sugar needle or break free. Start with one single tiny step today. You will feel the difference tomorrow. And in 1 month, you will wake up a completely different person. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe. Here, we break down simple, science-based health tips that help you become the best version of yourself. Guard your energy. And until next time,